Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for OSRS. Now this week we have Pride 2022, pet reclaim changes, new mobile client, and more as usual. So first up is the OSRS Pride Month celebration. They have their own unique one, apart from the RS3 variant. Gilbert the Leprechaun has returned to Gielinor, is once again asking for your help to spread colorful joy across the land. And so catch up with him southeast of Barbarian Village on the banks of River Lum. Right here is the map. So if you head out from Varrock West Bank, right before you get to the bridge, just head south right along the river. The Pride event is available on both members and free-to-play worlds. Completing it will score you some floral fashion escape, so it is a very own rainbow flower crown, which is actually kind of cool. You'll also receive the rainbow scarf from 2017 if you don't have one already. So the whole of the old school team has worked hard to create this event, and they hope that everybody plays it, enjoys it as much as they did making it. So that is absolutely fantastic. And if you don't have any of these items and you had them before, don't forget you can go to Diango and check out your player-owned house and reclaim them that way. If you had them and then lost it, accidentally deleted, whatever, you are able to get them back. So it's not a, discontinued rare item. You can get it back. There's also a Pride March going to be going on, which is going to be June 23rd. So I believe that is tomorrow at 1800 BST to 1930 BST. So it's an hour and a half parade. It'll be World 500, which is a free-to-play world. The secondary world is also free-to-play, and that is 562. The start is right by Gilbert the Leprechaun, right at the little Prezi icon, west of Varrock. And you'll be heading from there all the way to the Grand Exchange, loop around, go through Varrock a little bit, head east and then south, down towards Alcarid, but not in Alcarid. And then west and then down to Lumbridge, across the bridge, a little bit north, all the way west to the Draenor Village four-way intersection, where you can either go to Draenor Manor and stuff like that. But you'll head south through Draenor Village and then west through the market, and then continuing further west and then south down to the Port Sarum, west again into Remington, and then north, and a kind of a diagonal line here, northeast. So, and once you get into the road, it'll be east and then north all the way up into Falador, and heading east all the way north and again to none other than the Falador Party House for a celebration. So what this is all about is to further diversity and inclusion changes, and RuneScape's doing fantastic for it. So they said that they realize that certain elements of the game are far less acceptable than they were 20 years ago, so moving forward they'll address a number of issues to make Gielinor more inclusive and a welcome place to be. Which, honestly, anything new is always cool. I like to see it. Doesn't matter. As long as things fit a story, that is all that I think matters. Like, if you have a story to tell, just tell it. Be any kind of story, just tell it. Pet changes from Poll 76. So this is the big update people have been waiting for, so you can time to fill up your menagerie with a collection of pet changes. First and foremost, any pet you receive in-game will now automatically be insured. If you're unlucky enough to lose your pet, you'll be able to retrieve it from Probita for the standard 1 million GP free. Fee. Sorry, not free. 1 million GP free. Fee. God dang brain. So both players who would have been followed and did not receive their pet and their pets, and players who have lost their pet on death can collect it from Probita as long as it was marked in their collection log. Bank placeholders also work as sufficient proof that the pet existed. So as long as you have some sort of way of, proving that it was actually part of your account at one point. If you previously paid in an insurance fee, it'll be added to it as a reclaim fee coffer and can be used as a discount towards any further reclaims. So, for example, if you insure 2 pets for 500k GP each, you'll be able to give in 1 free reclaim token. So, if you've insured 5 pets, you'll be given 2 free reclaim tokens and a 500k GP discount towards your next reclaim token purchase. So, something to kind of keep in mind. New mobile client features and full release. So, for those who have been wondering, there's new client features on both Android and iOS devices. So, it is out. Android, though, here's the thing. You need to have an Android 8.0/Oreo or later and at least 2 gigabytes of RAM. iOS version 13.0 or later. So the upside is that mobile players now have access to all exciting features they've been beta testing, including buff bars, fishing spot indicators, HUD improvements such as NPC information and combat styles, agility and Slayer helpers, Chambers and Zarek helper, wood cutting and aura respawn timers, increased draw distance, navigation tile indicators, chat improvements, entity highlights for NPCs, and more. So that's fantastic. And we do have some other changes. Increase of friends chat capacity from 100 to 500. Please note that this change will not allow for even the larger raiding parties in Chambers of Zarek or Battles of the Soul Wars. So they apologize for disappointing in that regard. But now, keep in mind, this was mentioned on RS3 on Monday as well. So now the official thing is live for both versions. The mini-maps HP orb now shows your health on last man standing as a proportion of 99. That's the base HP level used in the minigame. The Edgeville and Ardoon teleport levers now have separate warning messages if they are used on high-risk worlds. Both this new message and the pre-existing warning can be toggled on and off via the settings menu. Unless the players change their minds about and dismissing them permanently. The warning on the exit of Ferox Enclave can also be re-enabled via the settings menu. The appearance of the observatory professor, if he appears in the Treyborn's quiz during the recipe for disaster, has been corrected. All birds' nests will now take 4 times longer to disappear from the floor. Iron Man fighting the Kalphite Queen will no longer find her lair devoid of potato cacti. Tizhar bank chest can now be accessed from the side. The entrance and exits of the Revenant Caves are now even further apart. And the PvP Rota has moved to period A. So it is now 539 US PvP, 548 Germany high risk PvP, 577 US free to play PvP, 559 UK LMS competitive. World 390 AUS for LMS competitive has been activated with this Rota. So, enjoy everything going on. Do enjoy the event today. Show your support of other people. And just celebrate life. That's what this is all about, is celebrating life and the diversity that it presents itself. Because we're all different. We're all the same in some regards, but we're all different in some different ways. Let's just celebrate each other, okay? So, that'll do it for today's video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later, guys.